All right, I think we're gonna get started on this break. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Um, this will be the last break of the night, and I will be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for all of the breaks. So I'll be on the lookout. Number one has already been discounted, so grab your teams. What's going on, everyone? Today we are doing 2022 Bowman Chrome University 12-box case number 7. Zooming in, gonna show you guys all the teams. Feel free to pause if you're on the replay. All right, let's get started. We're looking at like a 45-minute break, so. Don't have as much as to do after this as yesterday, which is good, so. I was up till 5 a.m. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I told y'all yesterday I had 36 packages. Return to sender from USPS. I ended up being in the right. We brought the packages in, and the person at the front desk was like, yeah, they should have been accepted. But it took a lot out of me because I had to contact every single person and let them know what was up. Oh no, I'm gonna make sure I get more sleep tonight. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure. But it all worked out, and then I had to get a ton of packages done, but I was like on the fence. I was like, should I? Yeah, not gonna go into detail. It wasn't. It's not that big of a deal. Luckily, I'll be getting out of here. I'm gonna post a few cards, maybe. Call it a night. Actually, I have to go buy a tent. To buy a tent after this, so I'm gonna go on Amazon and buy a tent. Car camping for Coachella, so that'll be fun. All right, good luck to everybody. Still quite a few people in here, which I truly appreciate. I know we're running a bit late. We're always running a bit late on Mondays and Tuesdays, but trying to get all these breaks out to you guys, so it's much appreciated. So only should be a couple of numbered cards, some refractors. I think it's 4 refractors per. That's what they say. Yeah, that's crazy. I am excited for that. Super excited for that. Luke Altmaier out of 75. I'm like super excited. Upside down, Ronnie Bell. 83. Yeah, no, nothing special. And a gold auto, Malachi Moore out of 50. Malachi Moore. Green Shimmer coming up. Should be out of 99. Stetson Bennett. He's 25 and got his first Chrome card just now. Jalen Carter. Red Shimmer. And Denzel Burke. Second auto. It's a base auto. Cam Rising. Never heard of him. I'm excited for that. I wonder what else they're going to bring back. I hope they bring back Topps Letterman. I never actually got to open that when I was younger. see, what other Topps products am I excited for? I mean, just in general basketball products. Yeah, it's going to be super highly anticipated. Yeah, Shams had released that. I know, the mixers are going to be crazy, man. Topps Victor. Crazy. It's going to feel nostalgic because that's like the 09-10 Topps was the last that I got to see. And I was like 10 years old. That was like peak of kid collecting for me. Or peak of collecting when I was a kid. When Panini, let's see, when did I drop off of cards for a little bit? I was like in high school, middle school, high school. Like 7th, 8th grade probably. And then I was out of it from, what, freshman year to senior year actually? I think so. So I think it'll be super exciting. Red Mini Diamonds, Kenny McIntosh out of 150. Dallas Turner Refractor, Jordan Battle. I know, I'm excited for it. Xavier Hutchison, $3.99. Jerkovic. Man, where is this autograph? There it is. Nathaniel Dell. $4.99. Xavier Valade. Not numbered. Purple shimmer. And it's Luke Altmaier. Base auto. Invicta, Stetson Bennett. Trying to think of what products Topps has made that I'm excited that will come back. Well, Topps Chrome, of course. Topps Chrome basketball, if they do that, that's gonna be insane. Like, I'm talking like even paper Topps will have people going. Oh, nice, Johnny. That's gonna be with C-Rad most likely. Topps Chrome Sapphire basketball would be crazy. Oh my god, I did not even think of that. Or like if you think about it, like the things that they make now, like definitive basketball would be crazy. Like what would they even put for the relics? Like shoes? Like I know it's, or just like an actual court. Like are they gonna take pieces of the court? Like, or when rookies play, like how Volpe and Jordan Walker and all of them had to wear that patch for their debut. Like are we gonna see that in NT or something like that? Are they even gonna have it? I mean, won't be NT, but you know they're. Oh, nice, Johnny. Like, if they make a definitive or like a, I don't know, because you can't do bat relics, right? There's no bat relics in basketball. It's like, what kind of relics are we gonna see that are super dope? And are they gonna be? I'm sure some of them are gonna be actually game worn, which would be dope. Couple cards in that one, very weird. Red Mini Diamonds Keely Ringo, $3.99. Diggs Refractor. Mitchell Tinsley. Next autograph. Mitchell Tinsley. Brendan Armstrong Refractor. Aquawave Xavier Hutchison. $2.99. I'm trying to think. What other Topps products could they make? Purple Shimmer Xavier Worthy. And BJ Ojolari at a $4.99 refractor autograph. I want to see at least one big kahuna in here. Allen and Ginter. You know, that'd be interesting. Yeah. They're not making an update series, right, for basketball. They wouldn't make an update series. Is Ben Baller going to make a basketball product? That might be interesting. I feel like that would do well. Ben Baller in basketball. We're going to see first cards, maybe. I don't know if they'll go that far. I think that'd be too like estranged from the from what they've been doing. I think it's not the same with unless they do college as a first card, right? But I don't think it's going to be widely popular, but at the same time, who am I to say anything? I'm not the visionary guy at Fanatics, so we might see Bowman Chrome basketball come back, though. That would be awesome. Logo Fractors. Superfractors will be back for basketball, right? Or will be a thing, right? Gold Shimmer Tony Grimes out of 50. That would be, speaking of supers. Boom! Walker Howard, 1/1 Superfractor. Who had Walker Howard? I told you guys, y'all need to get in the late breaks. I mean, it was sold out, so. But Walker. Ray Digga. You know LSU fans are going to want something like this probably. The good thing about college stuff is they're like with big name colleges, like they're going to want that stuff. Like college collectors for sure want that stuff. It's my second one. I hit the BYU QB one time. I mean, here's the thing. There are so many products coming out anyways. I don't know. It really will depend on Zach Calzada autograph. We'll have to see what Fanatics does. Because I remember when Panini... I was like 10 when Panini introduced their card, or when they introduced cards. It was definitely an interesting time for sure. Hold up. Sorry, I gotta put that Walker Howard on the tube. I don't know about pricing. That's just something we're gonna have to see once we're gonna have to cross that bridge when it comes, right? Will Rogers, Purple Shimmer, Lava, autograph, Stetson Bennett. That was actually a pretty solid box. $199, Stetson Bennett, Lava auto. I will say though, we're gonna see a lot of products probably that are one, either gonna be new. There's gonna definitely be some new products, but two, some nostalgic products we haven't seen in a while. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to rack my brain right now to think of some products I'd be wanting to see again. Upper echelon, is that Topps? I think that is. Well, there was a point in time where you could get Giannis rookie year boxes for $14. Because the only reason why I know that is because I remember sitting there with my dad near Christmas time, and we were checking out as much as we could. But Topps Chrome is going to be, if it's happening and they're making all these products, Topps Chrome would definitely. They might make a dynasty as like the direct like correlation to a high-end product. Don't know. I'm excited if they make Topps Chrome basketball though. You know, everyone will go crazy. All walks of life are gonna love Topps Chrome. It's gonna be the Prism but better, right? Is that what people are saying? I miss Topps Chrome. Oh, that'd be crazy. Wonder if they'll introduce. Oh, speaking of cut up, like, or just like cut in general, I wonder if they'll introduce cut autos, like a Wilt cut auto, because we don't really see Wilt cards that are. Obviously, there's not any that are really signed, but like any cut autos of Wilt coming into existence. Xavier Hutchison, $3.99. Or like the Naismith, founder of basketball, like will they get random cuts of that because they're like Fanatic specializes in, or originally specialized in memorabilia, right? Ronnie Bell, can't even imagine what kind of memorabilia they're even thinking about putting in that product, right? Or in those products. Will Rogers. Yellow Malachi Moore out of 75. Just food for thought. They might not do an MJ cut auto if Upper Deck still has Michael Jordan under their license. Yeah. Billingsley, Purple, Shimmer. But if Upper Deck gives up their all their licenses, that means we're going to see LeBron autos and Tops. That'd be crazy. Ches Malusi, autograph out of 4.99. And we don't know what's going to happen really in the next couple year or next year, right? So, you never know. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know anything about the legality of their contracts with those companies, or even how those deals really work. Wasn't something I really got into. I feel like if I hit up my friend who's a MJ collector, he'll probably know. But yeah, big news. Big news. Topps Finest Basketball will probably come out. Bowman's Best will probably come out for basketball. I hope they make a Topps Tiffany. That'd be cool. I don't think they will, though. That was like a... Yeah, I think it's just the idea of the likeness of the player being on the card is because Panini got in trouble, I believe, with it, with a couple of cards. So I ended up snagging a couple of them, but I think there was some sort of thing that came out with the winning tickets. I think it was 2019-20 winning tickets from Contenders. The Dennis Rodman card had MJ in the background, and the Retro Series, what is it, 17-18 maybe, or 19-20, Scottie Pippen card had Jordan in the back, and they got in trouble for it. So this is Panini. So it is the likeness of the player being on there that I think is going to might stop them from actually doing that. I think that was what happened. I don't know. I ended up getting the cards because I heard that had Jordan on it, and he's not supposed to be on cards. So if anyone has any knowledge on those two cards, I currently own both. So I would love to know any information on it, because it's going to be in the PC forever. I'm trying to get the gold version of it, actually. And a blue Noah Sewell at a 199. They're not that expensive, though. I will say that. I got it as like a collector's thing. Oh no, Upper Deck didn't get back into basketball cards. We also had a Big Kahuna. Big Kahuna, Bijan Robinson. I was talking about... I don't... Oh, that's what you're asking. Sorry, I got that mixed up at first. Nice. The Bijan spot. Bijan Brenton. Upper Deck, if they came out with basketball products, would be crazy. 150 Junior Colson. Exquisite. Everybody would love that. UD Black would come back. I would love to see like Upper Deck icons. Jordan Addison autograph that's going to the Jordan Addison spot. I almost was about to say a team when that's not the case with this type of break. Bijan Invicta. Purple Shimmer Relique Brown. Thought that was a Superfractor for some reason. Yellow Luke Altmaier out of 75 for the Altmaier spot. Lots of fun ones for sure, I will say. Probably. SPX basketball. I remember they used to come out with Game Used. That was sick. Game Used was sick. Upper Deck. I know, that'd be sick. Game Used. SP Signature Edition used to come out. 0910 SP Signature Edition. I remember opening a few boxes of that. Upper Deck basketball in general was such a fun rip. It was like $40. Steph Curry's year. I remember opening probably a total of like a whole case back when I was a kid. Not at the same time. But I remember every time me and my dad would open a box, you know, it was like $40. $40 compared to what $40 can get you now in the market is crazy. Can't get you much. Can't get you a lot. But Upper Deck flagship, basically. 4 in every case had like a hot box, whether it was I think it was a certain amount of jersey. Every pack had a hit. It was like 4 autos or like 6 autos, and like the rest were jersey card, or rest of the packs had a jersey card. Like that stuff came back. A lot more people would be into this right now. But you gotta wonder, will that make Panini like 2010 to 2013 stuff more intriguing to get? Because that was like their introductory stages. They probably didn't produce as much. I mean, I know now with grading, you're basically cementing the value or cementing the condition of it. So I guess that won't really, that's also something to take into consideration, but the market is unfortunately controlled by some cards that are a pop to 20K now. So, you know, it's crazy. Crazy where we've gotten in the hobby. Everybody was hollering over, oh, Blue Shimmer Ben Urasek, 199. Everyone was going crazy over the Luka Prism PSA 10. At one point, I remember they were in the, what was it, like 1100 range as a base. Autograph Will Shipley. And now what are they? Like, not, are they, I haven't seen one in a really long time. My guess is, are they in the like the 2 to 3 range somewhere? I don't know. I haven't owned one in a really long time. I don't even own a Luka. I do own a Luka. Damani Jackson out of 99, and it'll never leave my collection because I pulled it myself. It was a Luka auto out of a Prism retail box. Can you believe that? Purple Shimmer, Isaac Rex. Lava auto of Isaiah Nair out of 199. I remember where I was. My friends even remember. We all went to a card show back in 2019. We both bought a box of, or me and one of my friends bought a box for $70 of 1819 Prism retail. And at that time, $70 could get you quite a bit. Quite a bit. I was literally sitting in the food court with my friends, and I go, oh my god, y'all are not gonna believe what I just hit. Ended up getting a 9.5 on it, and it will ever forever be in my collection. I've never had a Luka auto ever since, though. No autos have even surfaced, even when I've been, you know, because I buy and sell, you know. Never have I even thought about buying one. I don't know. Just wasn't on the agenda still. I mean, yeah. See, even John, like, it's definitely a different time now. It's definitely a different time. I'm interested to see where Fanatics takes it, though. We'll see, and I mean, I think the mystery of it is very exciting. We're seeing a more memorabilia tailored group come into the yeah, $70 could get you a ton back in the back I almost said back in the day. Back 3 years ago. And 3 years ago is not that long ago. I know, it's crazy. That's why those that were in very early are probably reaping the benefits of it. Unless you made stupid decisions on things you bought and sold or held on to, you know. Because there's a lot of people that got stuck on that, especially people who just jumped in for a couple seconds just to make some money. Out of 99, Cameron Ward, and then they say, oh, the card market's dead, blah, blah, blah. It's only because they came in for the money, right? Purple Diamonds, Mini Diamonds, $3.99, Ty Simpson. Remember my LCS used to Nathaniel Dell autograph. I know. It was insane. I would literally, I remember being sent like videos of people fighting in line at Target, like literally fist fighting from Facebook or something like that, and I'm just like, is this really what we got to get into? Purple Shimmer. Eddie, that's why there's so much promise in when we talk about Fanatics. We don't know what's going to be happening, you know? It could be revolutionary. Purple Shimmer autograph, Logan Diggs. Logan Diggs is going to Nate. First orange. I need to put more sleeves in the... Hold up. We got 4 boxes left. Hobby is great, especially the people who are still in it from before, too. And those that are, like, super eager about what is to come, for sure. But those that are just here for money is... That's good, John. You know, you don't hear a lot of people that are like that anymore. A lot of backdoor people, too. It's like... It doesn't become collecting when it's like that, right? No one can collect like that. I know. It was crazy. And then they had to put limits on what people could get. I remember walking... Okay, so, like, I was... You know, people could hate me. Me and my dad, well, a few times, ran across a whole run of Prism 1819, and I almost took all of it. Because, I mean, at the time, like, I wasn't reselling it. I hadn't even been introduced to reselling it. But at the time, like, it was so fun just to open all that stuff. But then, like, once COVID hit, like, everything spiked. And I couldn't even walk in and get any of it. But also, that stuff was sitting on the shelves. The reason why I was getting it was because I felt like, I was like, shoot, me getting a Luka rookie, like, I think, you know, this is fun. Like, and retail was a lot more fun to get. You know, nowadays I think retail can get a little diluted. Doesn't mean it's not bad. It's not good. It's just, I think you have to pick and choose your products for sure. Because there's still things that you can get in retail. Literally never walk into a Target looking for cards anymore. Never will look for cards at a Target anymore. Just because, I don't know. You know, being here too, breaking all this, you know, 1, I don't have time to be looking for that stuff, and 2, it's the same thing that we've been talking about. Just the nonsense that goes on. You don't want to be a part of that. Rather be here chatting with y'all and opening Bowman Chrome University. Bijan Robinson, gold out of 50. And a gold auto of Pat Garwo. Nice, out of 50. Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure prices are getting back to normal because I think people are starting to realize that it is really hard to... I know. It is crazy, Eddie. I didn't think I'd be here for sure. I thought I'd be behind a desk doing data science or something like that. Yeah, William, that too. It's like, it's not even fun to go into Target. Even like, I don't have kids, but it's like, if I want to take my kid to a Target, I couldn't even do that because it doesn't even reach the shelves. 150 in Jigba. That's why it is important to keep like stores like our store, stuff like that, alive, because it's like that's the only place that kids will be able to get their cards now. And kids are in the mindset now. You're seeing 11-year-olds walk up to your table trying to get your stuff for 70%. Cam Rising, Red Shimmer. It's an interesting time, you know. Cam Rising autograph. When I was 11, I was opening cards and putting them in binders. I don't know a lot of people that are putting them in binders anymore. Even I don't. I'll admit I don't put them in binders, but of course I'm a lot, or not a lot older. I'm double that age. So. Got to keep the future generations intrigued by this stuff. So it's like, how do you do that? I feel like Fanatics will have an answer for that. I know. And it's crazy because they didn't they didn't pull that from a. I'm not hating because I respect the grind at the same time. Like I respect them trying to do it, but it's like I curated a majority of my cards from my collection. I ended up building it through the cards I had in my collection. Plus, when I had a job and, my dad was a part of it too. Me being an introductory, like, he was buying me packs as a kid, like, I remember literally, like, every Friday you'd get a pack of Upper Deck or something like that. We'd always want to get that, as I said, that Upper Deck box. We'd always want to get that hot box from 0910, like, those were the fun times, and I was able to curate my collection and inventory by doing that first. Wasn't just given a sum of money, which, everybody the way that people get their capital is relative. Everybody's got their own situation, so I'm not hating on them, but it's just an observation that times are different now, right? Because I respect anybody who's trying to make money, It's just like, don't be rude about it. Or tell me that I'm overpriced, because I've definitely gotten that way too many times. I'm not going to tell you it's overpriced. I'm just going to say, okay, thank you. Purple Nathaniel Dell, $3.99, because not everybody can afford to, or can't force people to sell something they don't want to sell at a certain price, right? Just because the market says so. Aqua, Rakeem Jarrett, $2.99. That's crazy. Aguille Hall, $4.99. I will say, though, there is one thing that I do understand. When you see your kid actually making money and you want to help them you see the potential in them, so you do add funds to them because you see the potential of what they can do. I do understand that part because, how do I put this? I'm not a parent, so I can't say, but if I were to say that if I saw my kid making money, what's the potential that they have to actually grow a business too, right? So it's like I can kind of see it, but not running around with a credit card or something like that. Bryce Young, Purple Shimmer. And Sam Hartman autograph. Eddie, you for sure have to go to a card show. It's a different environment. I love going to card shows. No, yeah, for sure. I've definitely paid up for a card that I wanted. I'm a LeBron collector at heart, so I definitely pay when it comes to LeBron, especially stuff that's sought after. I've traded cards that I've never wanted to trade away, just or not never. I guess it's a little bit of an exaggeration. Kid being 8 tops is crazy. If you're like, okay, if you're like 15, I'm talking like they're cognizant of what they're doing a little bit more. I can understand a parent throwing a little bit of money in and just saying, you know, I do see you're making, like, the numbers don't lie. Like, I wonder what the potential is if you could amass like an actual inventory, you know? But that's like a different step. That's a completely different step. The card shows are great, you know? I think, well, just talking about the Bay Area, because I live in the Bay Area, I've met a lot of people, especially in the last year. I've created a lot of relationships with a lot of people just based off it. I'm gonna meet people in Coachella that I have known through cards and stuff like that, just like random things, stuff that is not even card related, you know? I think that there's an element that people miss out on if they're just looking at, like, you know, just doing it for the money, I guess. You know, it's all about building relationships too. I think everybody knows that. Half the deal is the relationship. Because you never know who's going to have what at the end of the day that could help you get certain inventory that you want or a card you're looking for, you know. Oh yeah, I know for sure, Eddie. It's all good, man. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 10 boxes, cool. We have 20 autos. I love small local shows. I see everybody that I want to see too. Purple Isaac Rex, $3.99. I will say there are some kids do have a knack for this. I've seen some kids do some crazy things, create some crazy deals, and they're good at connecting too. But you know, there's always a batch of each. Aqua Shimmer, Will Shipley, $2.99. That's why I like going to local shows. You know, you see everybody, and then when you go to a different area and you start running into them, you're like, oh my God, what? Bay Area, blah, blah, blah. Autograph, Bijan Robinson, green refractor out of 99. Congrats. The Bijan spot. Yeah, for sure, Eddie. It's a must. Local shows for sure can have good cards and can add to your collection. Guille Hall or a Guille Hall. And Cade McNamara, base auto. Eddie, card shows will for sure change your perspective for sure. Breaking is only one aspect of it. I mean, there's so many filters that you could go into, or so many paths that cards can take you. Breaking is really good entry point though, for sure, because you can get a lot of cards and watch a lot of things get opened and stuff like that. Your knowledge will expand a lot just by watching, you know, the same breaks or a bunch of different diverse breaks where you start to see things like, oh, wow, this card for $20? Like, I swear this is like a short print. I remember talking to blah, blah, blah on stream, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, maybe I should get this. You know, it's a lot of... Last box, everybody. It's been a fun one. Another late night with y'all. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Having 25 people almost at midnight. Can't imagine. I can't even imagine what I'd be doing at home right now. Probably doing nothing. Probably watching, I don't know, a show. So, appreciate everyone for today. Oh, yeah, for sure. ETN blue at a 199. I'm going to have to start posting a lot of I never post on Instagram. I'm going to start posting, but I pick up inventory every week, and I literally never post it. Some of it goes to my PC. Some of it goes, especially like Niner stuff. We hit 2 supers. We hit 2 supers. Oh, my God. In one case, Zach Evans out of 25. That's with me in vintage right now. I'm in a vintage craze. Everything that I find that's a decent price, you know, you can't go wrong with vintage. So I've been getting a lot of vintage baseball. Looking through, me and my dad are looking through, or at least I am. I think he would say I'm doing the work for sure. We got another super. Hold on. Let me talk after the super, okay? All right, who's getting this one? I saw the name already. 2 in 1. 2 in 1 case. Hold up. Oh, wrong page. Moon Kim, congrats. Boom! Denzel Burke, Superfractor 1 of 1. Another big school, too. Another big school. That's probably I mean, guys like Car Collector 2 probably like this one. I know he's a big Ohio State guy, so. Two supers and 1 break to end the night. I told you guys at the beginning, I feel like every single time we do late nights, the later it gets, the better the boxes get. I don't know why. I don't know. X-ray vision. Rakeem Jarrett. Purple shimmer Zach Evans. I know, right? Nick Singleton autograph. I think that's going to be the last one. That was a really good last box. An orange shimmer auto and a Superfractor. All right, guys. Congrats. Walker Howard and Denzel Burke spots. You guys both got a Superfractor. That was a really crazy 2022 Bowman Chrome University case. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in today. Honestly, the last break, lots of talk. I love the talking. Appreciate everyone who grabbed spots. It was a really productive conversation, I'm not gonna lie. So it's always a pleasure breaking with you guys. I will be back tomorrow. I was gonna say today, but it's not 12 yet. I'll be out of here before 12. But yeah, that'll